वाईफाई है ना, इतनी हॉटस्टार है पर हम वाला हॉटस्टार चला तो वाईफाई था एफएम नहीं चलाऊँ एफएम देख ला तुम्हें कोई भी देख लो ना
KOLKATA ഇവിടുത്തെ പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട പ്ലെയർ ഇന്ത്യൻ
से कोई भी ना पास होना चाहिए वगैरह तो उसे संतुष्ट ना ले
बहुत शानदार दिख रहे हैं, well seven लग रहे हैं. Of course, I would like to tell you that right now, Tim Bolt and Saudi, both of them are bowling for New Zealand. The first over was done by Santner, who gave away only one run. But then, as one of my friends was just saying, that the first over maybe it's fine if they don't really score that well, but then still they have to just catch up because we have to give Mr. Nehra a very good farewell. Of course, the outlook of the ground seems that the ball is skidding through and it's going really fast. And right now, the batsman, of course, Shikhar Dhawan has scored another 4, which takes India's total to 30 runs from 4 overs. अगला अपडेट हाजिर रहेगा आपके सामने 7:45 पर. तब तक के लिए मुझे दीजिए इजाजत. नमस्कार.
Seam work. A rare dot ball. Don't get too many of them in the T20 format. You might get them at the start of the innings, but once the batsmen are set, very difficult to get a dot ball. This might be a single, if not a bounce. Right, so who's the favourite here? Who's the challenger? The numbers will tell you. New Zealand on top of the ICC rankings as well. New Zealand will go into this thing. You know what the numbers are saying for your favourites. Welcome challengers on your home ground. Here's a question for you then, Harsha. Sunny? Would it be acceptable for India to lose tonight? Not in Ashish Nehra's favour game. No way. Nehraji would want to go off on a high. Ball is 4 overs for maybe 20 runs, pick up 3 wickets, 4 wickets. That would be the ideal goodbye. Looks a pretty good nick, does Dhawan. 38 for no loss after 5. Clearly.
My future is what I make of it. I have dreams. I have plans.
Usually does when he's bowling in T20 internationals in India. Remember Nagpur?
Well, when he gets turned, he usually gets bounced as well. Mitchell said that has really gone. And we've seen from Tim Southee too a liking for the slow ball.
And we mentioned at the toss, Scott and Sanjay, that there's a slight tackiness to the wicket. It's slightly cold and to a certain extent damp, so you do expect that. A bit of grip for a spinner.
What about later under lights?
Possibly with the dew on, that just gets nullified. There is dew.
He's played well. Dhawan almost got another 4. Southee's after it. Does well this time.
Yeah, redemption time. Just let one go underneath, and now just the chase, and did well to pull it back.
Excellent. He'll be disappointed as well. He's sorry for the effort in the last over. He's standing next to the bowler as well, Tim Southee.
Hello.
And he would be loving the fact that delivery, that first delivery from Mitchell Sandon, spun square, because he'll get his turn shortly.
Oh, that bounced. Saw the batsman advancing.
Yeah, fair sprinkling of grass, well rolled out, but yes, once again, the feeling which we got was that it was a wood grip. That was definitely the feeling.
Ball that has turned and is forcing Indian batsmen to do something different. Both Rohit Sharma and Dhawan don't like to play the sweep shot too much, but they've been forced to play that with that leg.
You're right.
The pitch does look tacky the way the ball is responding. Classical shot, lofted extra cover drive, small boundaries, quick outfield, so that's always advantage batsmen. 6 overs gone, it's 46 for no wicket.
A pause is for camaraderie. because life is in the pause.
Today batting at number 4. Seems gets to open and bat at number 3, but number 4 is not completely out of his comfort zone. Dhoni slotted at number 5. India going with a pretty heavy bowling attack. There are 3 seam bowlers plus Pandya. They've got a couple of spinners.
Yes, Akshar at 7. It's pretty high for what we've generally seen him come at. Shreyas Iyer, the man on the screen for you, being rewarded for some consistent performances. Played here for Delhi Daredevils, that's where he caught everyone's eye. And then a couple of lean seasons in IPL, so to say his first class seasons were good.
Colin de Grandhomme. It's going to come round the wicket straight away for the left-hander. Slow delivery, gets the outside edge. Single down to third man.
Might just be the tactics of the New Zealand bowlers. They worked it out quickly. Slow balls, cutters. Last ball is really over. They look to be in a little bit of trouble. Clearing the front leg and deliberately up and over the offside. It's a high-class shot.
Generally, after you've bowled a few good deliveries, it's the last ball where the spinners or any bowler pushes the man back to the... Was that a catch? Was that a catch? Definitely heard 2 sounds there.
Reaction of the bowler was pretty subdued. The off-cutter. I think 2 sounded the ball hit deep into his gloves. Let's go for it. There's a fielder coming. And it's stopped it. Very low catch in the end. Southee's the man. Another life for an Indian batsman.
One of the strengths of the New Zealand players, their fielding, but not so far tonight. Mitchell Sandner dropping a sitter. Now the turn of Tim Southee to do exactly the same. Another slower cutter. Miss hit completely. Has to be taken.
Again, the sweet shot is get caught. Hawan is looking good. He's played this shot a lot because the length is so short from the seam bowler and the spinners. 50 comes up for India.
That's T20. You see a man at short point, you know that he's trying to bowl cutters. Plant your leg across the stump. Take a chance, take a punt, and it's come off very well.
Fielder goes back in that direction on the leg side. Fielder from the offside comes inside the circle.
Sanjay, as someone who's spent a lot of time bowling these sort of cutters, like Colin Roberts, you still have to set it up. This is the drop catch. Southee, his knee into the ground early, no balance at the point of trying to take the catch. He'll be disappointed. He usually has good hands. Pretty good over for India, 7 runs. Coming off it, but 3 with ups.
Back signature. It's free in the morning. Still smell good at night. With a new upgraded back signature.
And this is something that will happen after every 7 overs. Something both teams agreed on when the tension due to form and then fall on the turf. Both teams have agreed, no matter who's batting first or second, that this will happen every 7 overs. You would have noticed I said due forms and not fall. The lesson that I learned from last IPL. The team doesn't fall. It falls and
Was that the IPL and not this tour last year? I remember your opponent in that discussion was Simon Dool.
I think it was the IPL. they think dew is going to be due tonight, and hence the mopping up. There's super sopper, there's the rope. Super sopper of an interesting kind, not what you see normally with those sponge rollers. It's a sheet that's been dragged.
I've never understood what the rope does, though, Sanjay. It just takes the dew and possibly puts it somewhere else. Is that what it do? Otherwise, it needs to have something to take it. I don't think it does anything.
The rope is absorbent. Maybe it will absorb some of the moisture, otherwise it will just displace it.
Kane Williamson won the toss and he will have a bowl. Worried about the dew. And after a good first over, Shikadawa and Rohit Sharma have just slowly got into their work and have been helped along by the New Zealand fielding effort. That chance was Mitchell Santner up and over all the way for 6. Even the ball boy's got the bad catching bone, he puts it down. Trent Bolt a little bit wide from time to time. A lot of slower balls too from the New Zealand bowlers. It is a slow surface, just ripping a little bit. Odd high quality shot, and that in the last over. Another chance put down for India. Well and truly on their way to a good score.
So the attack didn't play that one-day series. New Zealand go to him when they're playing T20s. Economy rate 6.81. It's there for wicket, 13 matches, 21 wicket. That's good returns from Sodhi. Start of the spell against Shikhar Dhawan. The fielder there, he'll get a single.
A lot of experience for Ishodi right now around the world. Played in the Big Bash, 6 for 11. The Adelaide Strikers, and then they recently finished English County 60 with Nottinghamshire, and they won the title as well. So I don't think for a young man he just wants to play T20. It's just the way it's taken shape here, Sanjay. So a lot to offer this New Zealand side in all four.
And as a spinner, you want to see how he wants to operate here because it's a small ground. He must be aware of the fact, yes, he has seen a couple of deliveries grip. Does he get the batsman to hit the square boundaries, or is he still trying to rip the ball, try and get them, beat them on the outside edge?
Let's have a look at that again. Almost outside the leg stump, and it's gone about a foot wide outside the off stump. So that's definitely turned. Look at him tell. We'll be hoping that it stays exactly the same later on. Get on. They've got 3 fielders deep on the leg side. Manish Pandya there in the squad. There's no Kedar Jadhav in this T20 squad. Chehla Nakshar Patel, 2 spinners. They've got 3 seamers and Rohit Sharma's innings here has got 18 of 20. That's a slow inning. Man of the match in the last game. Completely different. Now you're looking at 12 overs after this over. You're looking at 10 wickets in hand. That's how you've got to think in T20 cricket. 12 overs to go, 10 wickets in hand.
Excellent first over from Ishodi. His first 3 singles, 56 without loss.
Stronger than steel. Gillette Mark III with blades.
Grandon will continue round the wicket. Oh, this time he's played the paddle sweep. Shikhar Dhawan on his home ground, sweeping his way to, what's the score now, 38.
Just mentioning in the last over, Sanjay, when Colin de Grandhomme was bowling, even though we bowled a lot of those cutters, having bowled a lot myself, you've still got to set it up with the odd seamer so that the batsman doesn't know exactly what's coming. Because so far de Grandhomme just happy to bowl the little cutters every single delivery, and the batsman will get used to that.
Was that a seam up? A slow seam up delivery? Yeah, definitely saw the seam. Didn't realize from this distance that it could be a knuckle delivery. That's something which has been used more and more in modern day cricket. This time, the slow one, which comes the other way around, a bit of a misfield. But they've gone for the second. Accurate throw though.
Rohit Sharma not quite in T20 mode. Running, for example, this should have been two clear signs that there's a bit of moisture, film of moisture on the outfield. Well done, has saved a couple of runs for his side.
Still the boundary, Tom Bruce, Rohit Sharma, virtually being off the back foot, wasn't able to get between the wickets as quick as he normally would. Still no boundaries though, which is key.
That would be everything, wide, no ball, whatever. Got the crowd very excited. Could be a warning as well.
Just said there were no boundaries, and then this happens. Maybe this was another one of those knuckleball, slower deliveries which just slips out. Easy to do with all the dew. Yeah, there it goes. Free hit.
And it's just when drops it, doesn't matter. Went for the lofted shot, Rohit Sharma will get a couple of runs. Free hit ball. 12 runs so far from the over. He's touching his hands now, South. It suggests that it's getting a bit slippery. Another wayside full toss. This could be another no ball, another free hit. Delhi crowd is very happy.
Another knuckleball. And usually the rule is two above the waist and is automatically taken out of the bowling lineup. The rule was changed. And it has to be dangerous now. In the umpire's view, two slower balls doesn't have the same threat as quicker deliveries. It's another attempt at a cutter this time.
The first one was certainly not dangerous. It was well clear of any human being. It's got the crowd lively. Granum continues round the wicket. Cracking shot on the offside. That's going to be 4 runs. He's looked good today, Shikhar Dhawan, on his home ground. 9 overs gone. It's 74 for no wicket.
McDowell's #1 soda. Aaj banao #1 yari.
Finding their voices. The Grandhomme struggling to grip the ball in that over. That's the seam up one. Genuine half volley and beautifully timed. Big over, 18 off it.
So I guess the conclusion from that last over is knuckleball is not easy to bowl and there's a bit of dew. Rohit Sharma needs to get a move on here, so then his second over.
You're absolutely right, Sanjay, because what happens is that when the ball is slippery, even when you're holding it seam up, it tends to slip off. So why would you try when the knuckle has no grip whatsoever? It's a tough delivery to master, even with a dry ball. Yeah, an attempted Yorker ended up in being a half volley, easily put away. On one hand, Shikhar Dhawan has been timing the ball, and on the other side, his partner struggling.
It's going for the big one. Dhawan doesn't quite get it. You see this happen very often, isn't it, Scotty? If one batsman is going well, the other fields are obliged to play slower because they're looking at the overall team run rate. But in T20 cricket, I think there is a case for both batsmen to go after the bowling from both ends.
Absolutely, yeah, I think you're right. And the other thing to remember, though, Sanjay, is when the ball's turning like this, it's a lot easier for a batsman when the ball's turning into you. So if that is the case, then Shikhar Dhawan should find it easier to hit Ish Sodhi than what Rohit Sharma will. So I don't mind Rohit Sharma just looking for ones off this bowler and then looking to be aggressive at the other end.
Can you afford to do that? Do you have that kind of time in T20 cricket? We are coming to the halfway stage. Look at the batting to come for India.
I think it's not for lack of effort, according to me. He's been trying to hit the ball. He's just been getting the toe end. Even during the free hit, he did swing his bat, got the toe end. The dropped catch when Tim Southee dropped was again a toe end. I've seen a few good batsmen, very good batsmen, have those sort of offish days when they can't put bat to ball, nothing hits the middle of the bat, but he's still trying on gamely.
There's still room for smarts and intelligence in batting in T20 cricket, isn't there? It's not just swing for the fences every single ball, it's picking the right options, being aware of what the bowler's trying to do to you, where the field is. And in this case, the ball turning sharply, going across the line for Sharma is a risk.
Very good, Ike, very good.
India's highest partnership versus New Zealand for the first wicket. Every time Dhawan is on strike, a fielder from the leg side moves on to the offside. There are 3 boundary riders on the leg, so encouraging him to be wide outside the off stump. Well bowled Sodhi. 6 singles from that over. 10 overs gone. It's 80 for no wicket.
क्रेडिट कार्ड के लिए पेपर वर्क क्यों? अप्लाई ऑन bankbazaar.com.
Having a look at strike rates of Indian batsmen in T20 International. Shikhar Dhawan 116, Rohit Sharma 128, Virat Kohli's is good, Dhoni 122. You can see a lot of them in the 120s and under 120. I think that is where some work needs to be done with this Indian batting lineup. Maybe that's the reason they are not quite up there with the T20 rankings, although they have been champions World T20, but it's, I think, an area of improvement for India. The Indian batting, if they can be a little more modern, less classical, more 360 degrees and get those strike rates up in T20 International. They're fine in IPL, T20 International.
He's got plenty of it and he has. Rohit Sharma, another 6 for him. A leg ball. Criminal to bowl a leg ball.
When the batsman are looking for the big shots, because the batsman can get under the ball, like he's got under the ball and hit it into the crowd. Good pace as well, the ideal pace for that kind of shot.
Yeah, Yeah, that's more like it from Rohit Sharma. That is what is needed to go for maximum. Only the second ball of this spell, and this is what he's got to contend with. De Grandhomme was replaced, couldn't get that knuckleball going in these conditions.
Pulled away, just the one. Bounce to De Grandhomme, it just skids across the turf.
Just screamed that. Just what India needed. Rohit Sharma as well getting a move on. It's more like it. It's got to be aggression from both ends for India. They're batting first. They've got to put up a big target.
They know they're playing against the number one team. They know that they've got to set New Zealand at least another 100 runs, maybe 190, 200. They're going to throw their bats at just about everything now. 11 overs gone, 94 for no loss.
Axe signature. Spray it in the morning. Still smell good at night. Don't fade away with the new and upgraded Axe signature.
Runs short of 100 opening partnership for India. Mitchell Santner 2 overs for 9. 7 dot balls in that.
Santner's getting the ball to grip. Ish Sodhi also got the odd ball to grip, so that is something that the Indian spinners would have watched with great interest. Just one boundary conceded by the spinners in this innings. That's I think what the New Zealand bowlers will like to do, get the pace of the ball. The spinners getting the pace of the ball.
A little bit fortunate, but 50 up for Shikhar Dhawan. Third T20 international half century.
Well, he heard you, Dooley. He heard you at the start of the match where you said that he's got to pull his socks up and get some runs, because his average and his scoring rate wasn't much to shout about, but there he is, 50 of 37. He's batting really well.
Nature of what's been seen so far, anything above that 180 mark would be so competitive with the quality of spin on offer. No, it's a smallish ground. You'll need every bit of that from this position. Ballers for 2. Don't think Shikhar Dhawan will get back.
It's amazing how the lengths change for the spinners in T20 cricket. Everything has been short length from both spinners. Samuel Buckley was one of the first guys to start exploiting that length with the new ball. He would never pitch it up. It was always short of length.
And then he bowls a Yorker. Good finish. Very good bowling. 100 comes up for India after 12 overs.
I started up again and made my mark, my signature. So what are you waiting for? Log on to signaturestartup.in.
And Rohit Sharma partnership has got 100 in a T20 game for India.
Excellent bowling from the spinners so far. And Sodhi conceding 6 singles. And then Santner, after bowling about halfway down the pitch, almost bowled that last over right up, Yorker length. Amazing. The spinner can do that, prevent being hit for the big shot. He too conceded 6 singles. So standing bowling from these spinners.
Pulled away. Chance, no. Over the top of Munro. Flat and hit hard enough.
Very good footwork. He saw that the ball was marginally shot quickly onto the back foot. Look at that, making good use of the depth of the crease, almost back on the stumps. Very good batting this from Shikhar Dhawan.
Just dispatched Munro. He's gone into the circle, and Martin Guptill on that boundary now. He get an opportunity to stop one if he wants. Not quick enough. And he's very quick. So good shot.
Well done, Dhawan. This is the highest score as well. I see a lot of shots which are natural to him, so that's why this innings is exceptional from Shikhar Dhawan. Again, trying to deny him that swing with the spin was the bowler. Extraordinary shot. Variation. This time it was the leg spinner coming back in. These boundaries coming a ball that were going away from Dhawan. After that happened, the last ball that we saw was stop leg spinner coming back in.
Steal another one, no. They were two very good shots. Maybe the first ball was a bit short. I think the second one was an extremely good shot. Sometimes you give the batsman credit. Short of a length though for Ish Sodhi tonight.
That's the length we were talking about. 50% of the balls that he's bowled have been in the short area. You see that the few T20 spinners around the world.
Turning out to be an expensive over for New Zealand, just the kind of over that India want as they go into the final slog overs, while 2020 really is slog from the first ball. So we don't know which are the actual slog overs in 2020, but if you've got a start like India have, they've got a score of just about every ball. It's 114 for no loss.
Axe Signature. Spray it in the morning. Still smell good at night. Don't fade away with the new and upgraded Axe Signature.
Without loss, 3 men padded up. Right of screen, Shreyas Iyer, the skipper, Virat Kohli, Akshar Patel, the helmet on. Left-hander, so Mitchell Santner perhaps the option there to left armour comes on, then maybe Akshar Patel just goes out to try and hit every ball out of the park. Saudi 2 overs for 16. Need an extra over from Munro. or de Grandholm.
Half century to Shikhar Dhawan. Bolt was rolling on the pads, then he gave width around the off-stump ball, taken toll off by Shikhar Dhawan. And when the spinner came on, he was quick to seize on them as well. It's been a very good innings from Shikhar Dhawan.
Recognize Shikhar Dhawan as a strong offside player, loves to play the square drive, the cuts and the cover drive. Batting on 64, there have been a few drop catches. When he was on 8, Santner dropped it. When he drops somebody, they make him pay heavily for it. And this was Saudi.
I was doing Hindi commentary when Saudi dropped that second catch, and I was wondering whether the New Zealand team had gone to see some Hindi films made by the Raj Kamal banner. There it is, the Raj Kamal banner. For the information of Simon Dool, is just like MGM has the lion roaring. That is their signature thing. Raj Kamal is a Hindi filmmaking banner which is releasing flowers from both hands. So every time anybody dropped a catch in Mumbai cricket, they would say Raj Kamal.
Well, they've been very friendly. New Zealand field tonight. Those two comfortable catches. Tim Southee's very comfortable. Mitch Santner's one that should have been taken.
That's fair. That's Rohit Sharma trying to hit a big shot and just getting a single. There have been occasions when he's actually looked for a single, which I think the time is gone for him. He's there in the 14th over. The strike rate is 115. That last ball, I think, was a fair effort where he realizes now the time has come for him to try and hit the ball out of the ground. With wickets in hand, batting first, that's the pressure. You want to put as many runs as possible batting first.
Sound off the bat, finishes the over with a boundary 6, 125 without loss.
Credit card के लिए paperwork क्यों? Apply on bankbazaar.com.
Time in the world to swing his arms. That is clouted, really, really clouted.
It's a fantastic opening partnership, 10 and over now. It's India to 185. Well, that's minimum with 10 wickets in hand. They'll be looking at least 12, I think. Perhaps more. The situation here in Delhi is there is a lot of dew, so both sides have agreed, along with the match referee and the umpires, that after 7 overs of each innings, or every 7 overs I should say, there'll be a little couple of minutes of dew mopping up, drag the rope around, try and just disperse any dew that may have formed on the grass.
Fantastic innings from Shikhar Dhawan. Strike rate of 154.3, taken the pressure of Rohit Sharma, who clearly now feels the pressure of him also joining in the act. He's at the moment trying his best. Virat Kohli, Shreyas Iyer, Dhoni, Pandya, Akshar Patel was padded up, that they'll all be itching to get in and get a move on. But is this a pitch where a new batter can come in and just start belting straight away? We'll have to wait and see. As long as spinners are there, it might be difficult for new batsmen to come in and hit the ball out of the park. Seamers, maybe they can. Knuckleball is not an option anymore for the seamers. Seam bowlers have struggled in these dewy conditions. Use that as a variation.
Shikhar Dhawan that got into Sodhi in the last over that he bowled. New Zealand would love to see the back of Dhawan now, and just to be able to get Sodhi into those right-handers if they were to come in. Maybe Akshar Patel will be next in. Santner to finish off his spell. 3 overs, none for 15.
Well, he's got the ball to group and turn when he's bowled from the Ashish Nehra end. From this end, from where he's bowling. This is, of course, the last ball. Look at that. What a shot that is. Big stride forward. It was a length ball just outside the off stump. Did he middle it? Has he middled it? Oh, has he? Yes.
Up for Rohit Sharma. Has he middled it? Sunny G, you betcha.
For a moment it looked as if he hadn't quite got off the middle of the bat.
You could be right actually, because it may not have come from the sweet spot of the bat, maybe a little low on the bat, but these are batsmen who don't quite middle it till sails over.
In the gap this time, along the ground, so Rohit Sharma getting going, as was required.
Well, he deceived the bowler. The bowler might have been thinking that he's going to come down the pitch, so he bowled it a little flat and down towards the leg side, and look what he did. He stayed put in the crease, out-topped the bowler, Rohit Sharma.
Offside this time, all the way along the ground, 4 more.
Don't know about you guys, but for me this was the best shot of the 3. I know that was a 6, the first one, but this is just brilliant from Rohit Sharma. He's taken the ball on the full with the placement, and again not trying to hit the ball too hard, but it just races off his bat. This is just outstanding stuff. Marvelous batting from Rohit Sharma. Now this is what India want. Aggressors at both ends. New Zealand now under pressure. Santner under pressure.
Just the one this time.
Well, this is the highest opening partnership for India in T20 internationals. 61 of 45. He's taken 15 runs from this over. Rohit Sharma, he's got this great ability to make up for maybe a slightly watchful start.
Reverse, was there a little bit of glove on that? Possibly. 5 overs to go, 140 without loss.
McDowell's #1 soda. Aaj banao #1 yari.
find in a T20 side, 4 or 5 batsmen batted up. Anyone, depending on the situation, can go out. So you see, Akshar Patel is batted up. Virat Kohli.
12 overs, which is a rough ballpark. I know one-day cricket, they always say double your score at the 30-over mark in 2020. Can often be the 12 overs. 200 is definitely on. Another boundary this time to Shikhar Dhawan.
They've put on 150 now. Only the third pair ever to do it. That asking rate is just on one curve. It's just going up.
Yeah, walked into it and beat the man to the right. That means that you're well in control of what you're trying to do. You know the gap between square leg and the man at short fine. That's exactly what he threaded, Shikhar Dhawan.
He's got to pull it back here. What New Zealand has bowled. Not on this ball. That's another boundary. We're just saying, when is he going to get that one over in from the Grundom or Munro? But his lead bowler is now none for 35 in his third over.
Full-on onslaught now. Knee-high full toss. Especially difficult to hit with mid-off inside the ring. Able to free his hands. Trinkle under pressure. A wet ball. Trying to find the Yorkers. So far it's not happening in Kane Williamson. I'm not even sure he knows what to do.
There's normally a bank for New Zealand. Trent Bolt does a run on this bank today. 15 of this over. Can you imagine? I was about to say, can you imagine there's a dot ball? There isn't. You look at New Zealand and you say, well, the one thing you can be absolutely certain of is they will be excellent in the field, and that's been challenged a little bit today.
It certainly has. Once again, first ODI. Virat Kohli was dropped early, went on to get 100. Mitchell Santner, the culprit. Tonight, Mitchell Santner puts down an easy one with Shikhar Dhawan on 8. He's now on 80.